Welcome to Rick's Outdoors. Thanks for watching. Trying out this voiceover for the first time to see how well it works, but I'm at my lake property and I got the International Harvester stalk chopper flail mower hooked up to the Kioti for the first time, seeing how well it works with definitely more power. This is a 7.5 foot wide cut, and man, I'll tell you what, it cuts really nice, but as you'll see in the video, that the belt is slipping. I put a new belt on 2 years ago and I never used it. It sat and looks like the belt is still just a little too loose. So I'm going to mess around with it a little bit more and try and get it to cut a little bit better and see how it does. So you can see here how well it cuts, and it's definitely rattling, making some noise. The knives are hitting the housing a little bit. I've trimmed them down. But I think I still have one knife that's hitting the housing, which is not a big deal. It'll probably eventually get worn down. I'll try to find it and just take a grinder to it and trim it down some. It doesn't affect the cut at all, but this thing cuts very nice, but I have to go extremely slow because the belt is just slipping. So here's another angle of the flail mower and how well it cuts the grass and how far it throws it. I have that rubber mat on the back to deflect it down some, otherwise it'll throw the grass straight up in the air, and if it's a windy day you'll just get covered in it. Otherwise it does a good job. You got to work on that belt, but I definitely don't recommend buying International Harvester because they've been discontinued and it's very hard to find the parts, and if you do find the parts they're going to be very expensive, and that goes for pretty much any implement out there. Just do your research on parts of whatever name brand you're looking at. Hey everyone, thanks for joining. Finally made it back to my lake property over here, and as you can see, I got a stream running through my property, and it's nice having a stream, but at the same time it's a little bit of a pain in the rear because everything just overgrows. Kind of a mess, and over here I just let it overgrow quite a bit because it just stays really wet. So came up here early this morning, went ahead and hooked up my flail mower. The thing's been sitting for 2 years, and did a really nice job, and it runs definitely better on the Kioti with more power, but the belt slips. This is wet grass early morning. They just had some rain here. It's only a single belt design, so it's definitely slipping in the thick grass, but man, it does a phenomenal job cutting, and it's 7.5 feet wide. Definitely makes short work of it, but I'm going to show you how I handle this stream without weed eating it, because originally when I bought the property, I weed eated it, and then by hand, and that's backbreaking. Then I bought that DR weed eater, the push type. Better, but still backbreaking. So now I just use the push hog, and I'll show you how that works.